What happens when America's sweetheart faces an ambush? Tonight, we're diving into a shocking TV moment. Jennifer Aniston's grace shattered on Kimmel's stage. Subscribe now and comment your thoughts below. This story will leave you speechless. The tension was electric from the start. Jennifer Aniston walked onto the set confidently. She promoted a deeply personal project. The audience buzzed, expecting playful banter. But Jimmy Kimmel had a hidden agenda. So Jennifer, Kimmel began, smirking slyly. "I've heard rumors about your project." His tone was deceptively casual. Jennifer shifted, her smile tightening slightly. "Oh Jimmy," she laughed, eyes wary. "What gossip are we exploring tonight?" "It's not gossip, if it's true," Kimmel replied. "Word is, you strong-armed producers." The audience fell into stunned silence. This wasn't their expected friendly chat. Jennifer's smile faltered, her composure tested. "What exactly are you suggesting?" "I'm asking directly," Kimmel's tone hardened. "Did you hijack someone's project?" Jennifer exhaled, her voice measured. "Jimmy, there's a miscommunication here. This project was mine from the start. I developed, pitched, and funded it." "That's interesting," Kimmel interrupted sharply. "Sarah Mitchell had this concept first." The name hit Jennifer like a blow. Sarah was her mentored colleague. The betrayal was etched on her face. "Sarah Mitchell," Jennifer repeated slowly. "I have nothing but respect for her." "Jimmy, this is shocking and unfair." "I have facts," Kimmel shot back. He produced a folder from his desk. "Emails." "Jennifer, proof you stole it." The studio was deathly quiet now. This felt like a public execution. Jennifer's voice dropped, almost a whisper. "You're accusing, based on emails. Emails that mysteriously reached you." "I'm asking about industry allegations. People say you're not so sweet." Jennifer's hands clenched into fists. Something shifted, her composure cracking. "The industry is talking," she echoed. "You amplify lies on your show. For what, Jimmy? Ratings or spite?" "The truth deserves light," Kimmel said smugly. "Your brand is built on goodness." Jennifer stood, her chair scraping back. The audience gasped, drama unfolding fast. "Sit down," Kimmel urged, panic creeping in. "Let's talk like adults now." "Like adults?" Jennifer's voice rose sharply. "You ambush with stolen emails. You accuse on live television. Now you want a civil chat. Let's talk, then," she said fiercely. "Why did you really invite me?" Jimmy gestured for her to sit. "Jennifer, please, let's calm down." "No," she cut in, voice unwavering. "You could have called my team. You could have asked for facts. You chose spectacle over professionalism." The audience was riveted in shock. Phones recorded, capturing the meltdown. Producers panicked in the control room. "This isn't about Sarah's project." Jennifer paced like a caged lion. "It's about your rejected invitations. For years, I declined your show. Your style turned nasty and cruel." Jimmy's face flushed with anger. "That's not," he began to protest. "It is," Jennifer shot back fiercely. "You humiliate guests for laughs. Britney's comeback, you mocked mercilessly. Jessica Simpson, you called stupid." The audience murmured, discomfort spreading fast. Some shifted, uneasy with the truth. Others watched, enthralled by her fire. "Those were comedy bits," Kimmel said weakly. "Entertainment, not meant to harm." Jennifer's laugh was sharp and bitter. "Cruelty is your entertainment now. You thought I'd be your next victim. Congratulations, you got your moment." Jimmy scrambled, his regret evident. "There's a misunderstanding," he stammered nervously. "I gave you a chance to respond by ambushing with unverified claims." Jennifer faced him, her eyes blazing. "Did you read those emails? Or just grab what fit your narrative?" Jimmy's desperation was painfully clear. "My team verified the information." "They verified nothing," Jennifer snapped furiously. "Sarah and I collaborated from the start. She's executive producer, with full credit. She gets a share of profits. But truth doesn't sell like drama." The silence was deafening in the studio. The band looked uneasy and still. Jennifer's voice grew stronger now. Those emails, you waved so proudly. They're ours, discussing her role. We protected Sarah's career together. We ensured her recognition was real. Jimmy opened his mouth to speak. Jennifer continued, unrelenting in fury. You didn't check, did you? You saw a chance to strike. You thought you'd topple me. For clicks, views, and buzz. The audience shifted uncomfortably now. Some booed, targeting Kimmel's deceit. Others stayed, glued to the clash. Jennifer, please, Jimmy's voice shook. Can we reset this mess? Reset. Jennifer's eyes burned fiercely. You tried, destroying my reputation. You used stolen private emails. You think we just move on? She leaned closer, her voice low. Let me tell you about Sarah. She called, crying last week. Her emails were hacked maliciously. Someone shopped them for controversy. She feared our project's cancellation. Now I know who's behind this. Jimmy paled, his voice weak. I didn't hack any emails. Someone used you, Jennifer interrupted coldly. They fed your ego for ratings. They wanted Sarah and me hurt. You played their pawn perfectly. The implications sank into the crowd. This wasn't just a feud. It was a calculated attack. You've been played, Jennifer said firmly. You dragged us into your chaos. Your desperation blinded your judgment. Jimmy stammered, grasping for control. We can edit this out. This is live, Jennifer reminded sharply. Your moment is what you wanted. The studio crackled with tension. Jimmy looked like a trapped animal. Jennifer stood, no longer composed. You know what's truly pathetic. I pitied your declining ratings. I heard your show was struggling. The network demanded changes soon. Jimmy swallowed, his discomfort obvious. The cameras captured his humiliation. That's why I came tonight. My publicist said you needed help. You begged for A-list guests. I thought I'd boost your show. I flew here to support you. The audience hung on every word. Camera operators leaned in closer. But that wasn't enough for you. You couldn't do a normal interview. You needed a gotcha moment. You craved relevance through drama. Jimmy tried to interrupt weakly. Jennifer, you misunderstand my intent. Your intent, Jennifer whirled furiously, was clear from the start. You wanted to humiliate me. You thought I'd make you relevant. Her words landed like blows. Jimmy flinched, the audience gasped. This was beyond professional now. It was personal and raw. You didn't expect, Jennifer continued fiercely. I've survived 30 years in Hollywood. Executives, tabloids, trolls, I've faced them. You thought you'd break me. Your ambush was doomed to fail. Jimmy opened his mouth silently. Jennifer pressed, her voice unrelenting. Sarah Mitchell, you claim to champion. She's watching this disaster unfold. Your stunt made her life harder. Now she faces your fallout. Jennifer stepped closer to the desk. Jimmy looked small and insignificant. You want those emails truth. We discussed Sarah's producer credit. We structured her fair recognition. We protected her career's future. Jimmy's face was sickly pale. Sweat glistened under studio lights. I didn't know, he muttered faintly. You didn't want to know. You saw drama and leapt blindly. You ignored the collateral damage. You cared only for your ego. Some audience members began to leave. Most stayed, witnessing history unfold. The worst part, Jennifer's voice dropped. You forced this public defense. You made me expose private dealings. You violated our trust and privacy. For what? Jimmy, clicks and ratings. Jimmy stammered, his credibility gone. If I made a mistake. Not a mistake, Jennifer's laugh was bitter. A calculated, malicious attack. You chose to destroy my name. Based on lies and stolen emails. She turned, addressing the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, you expected fun. Instead, you saw desperation. Dishonesty, dressed as journalism. You witnessed a host's betrayal. Facing Jimmy, her disgust was clear. You betrayed someone who helped. I cleared my schedule for you. I flew to save your show. You repaid with this ambush. Jimmy shook, his voice trembling. Jennifer, can we stop? Stop what? She asked incredulously. Pretend you didn't attack me. Act like this wasn't deliberate. There's no reset for this. She gathered her belongings sharply. Sarah will say, Jennifer continued firmly. I defended her against you. We won't be pitted apart. Your scheme failed to divide. Jimmy tried a final plea. Jennifer, we can fix this. Have me back, do it right. Jennifer stopped, turning with contempt. No money could bring me back. No apology could erase this. Your credibility is gone forever. She slung her purse over her shoulder. Enjoy your viral moment. It's your last, at my expense. Jennifer walked off the stage resolute. The audience sat in stunned silence. Jimmy remained a mask of shock. His voice barely whispered for commercial. We'll be right back. But everyone knew no recovery existed. Jennifer's takedown was brutally historic. Jimmy's career would never rebound. Backstage, chaos erupted instantly. Jennifer's team confronted Kimmel's staff. This betrayal will have consequences. Producers deflected, citing live TV. Jennifer left, composed but firm. She thanked the crew's professionalism. Social media exploded within moments. #Kimmel exposed trended globally overnight. Fans praised Jennifer's fierce dignity. Critics debated her public clash. The confrontation dominated every headline. Insiders whispered about Kimmel's tactics. Other stars shared similar ambushes. His influence had quietly harmed. Now exposed, his reputation crumbled. Kimmel's show faced immediate fallout. Ratings crashed in the weeks after. Guests hesitated booking with him. A hiatus was quietly announced. Creative retooling, the network claimed. Rumors pointed to deeper troubles. Kimmel's humor now felt cruel. His legacy was forever tainted. Jennifer stayed silent post-show. Her publicist issued a statement. Jennifer appreciates the support. She focuses on her project. Hollywood learned from the clash. Hosts saw respect was non-negotiable. Ambushing stars carried heavy costs. The showdown became TV legend. It's studied in industry circles. Jennifer's stand inspired countless others. Her composure was a masterclass. Kimmel's fall warned against deceit. Betraying trust ended in ruin. What motivated Jimmy's vicious ambush? Was it desperation for ratings? Or something deeply personal? Comment below, share your view. Subscribe for more shocking stories. What's next in Hollywood's shadows?